Okay, you are welcome back. In today's topic, we'll be looking at word problems on simultaneous equation. Word problems on simultaneous equations. And we have these examples. The first example is a number is made up of two digits. The sum of the digits is 11. If the digits are interchanged, the original number is increased by 9. Then find the number. So according to this question, we are dealing with a two-digit number. Whenever you are dealing with a two-digit number, you should know that you have a unit and you have a tens. Like let's say 43. So 43 is a two-digit number. It means we have 4 multiplied by 10, which is 40, and we have the unit, which is 3. So 3 here. So 40 plus 3 give us 43. It means to every two-digit number, the first number is the unit, while the second, the 3 here is the unit, while the first digit is the tens. So tens in the sense that you multiply the first digit by 10. That is 4 times 10, that's 40 plus 3, give us 43. So now we are going to represent, okay, a number is made up of two digits. You can say, so solution now. So let the digit, so let's start with the digit. So let the digit be x and y. So these are the two digits. So the number under consideration now. So the number will now be equals to, which is the original number. So original number equals to 10 times x plus y, which is 10x plus 1. So the original number is 10x plus y. Then the sum of the digits is 11. So sum of the digits, that is, the digits are x and y. Then the sum will now be x plus y, which is equals to what? 11. So we call this equation 1. Then if the digits are interchanged, so let's interchange the digits. Interchange the digit, we have interchange the digit. That is the digit of the original number. It will now be 10y plus x. So when we interchange the digit, the number becomes 10y plus x. Then the question now says, if the digits are interchanged, the original number is increased by 9. So when interchanging the digit, that is 10y plus x, then the original number, which is 10x plus y, is increased by 9. So it's increased by 9. So we have this. So 10y plus x equals to 10x plus y plus 9. So the original number is increased by 9. So this is the original number. Increased by 9 will be plus 9. So we now simplify as x minus 10x plus 10y minus y equals 9. So it becomes minus 9x plus 9x equals to 9. So you can divide through by plus 9y, sorry, plus 9y equals to 9. So you divide through by minus 9. So you divide through by minus 9, minus 9, minus 9. So the equation becomes x minus y equals to minus 1. We call this equation 2. So we now bring equation 1 and 2 together. So equation 1 is x plus y equals 11. Equation 2 is x minus y equals minus 1. So we now solve this simultaneously using elimination method of solving simultaneous equation. So here we have x plus y equals 11 as equation 1, and x minus y equals minus 1 as equation 2. So we are trying to eliminate, so let's try to eliminate s first. So if we eliminate s first, we put minus, then minus, minus. So s minus s becomes 0, minus minus is plus, y plus y, that is 2y, equals minus minus is plus, so 11 plus 1, that is 12. So you now divide both sides by 2. So we have 2y over 2 equals to 12 over 2. So we have y equals to 6. So y equals to 6. You can now say put y equals to 6 in equation 1 to get the value of x. So we now have x plus y equals to 11. And what is y? 6. So we have x plus 6 equals to 11. Then x is equals to 11 minus 6. So therefore, x is equals to 5. So the question now is find the number. So the number in this case is the original number. And what is the original number? That is 10x plus y. So you can now say the number is equals to 10x plus y. And what is x? So you substitute 10 into, the value of x is 5. So 10 into 5 plus y, that is 6. So which is 50 plus 6, which is equals to 56. So the number under consideration is 56. So that is that on question number 1. So question number 2 says, 3 years ago, a father was 4 times as old as his daughter is now. So the product of their present ages is 430. Calculate the present ages of the daughter and the father. So to do this, the first thing to do, we need to represent the father's age and the daughter's age by certain letters. So let the daughter's age equals to D. Then the father's age equals to F. So the statement now says 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, the father was. So father's age 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. So father was F minus 3. That's 3 years ago. Then the father's age was 4 times as old as the daughter, which is equals to 4 times D. So 3 years ago, the father's age was F minus 3. So because the father's age now is F, while 3 years ago, if you remove 3 from F, it's going to be F minus 3. Then it will be equal to 4 times the age of the daughter. That is F minus 3 equals to 4D. So we now have this as F minus 3 equals to 4D. Then we have F minus 4D equals to 3, equation 1. So we derive equation 1. Then the second statement says the product of their present ages is 430. So the daughter's present age is D, the father's present age is F. So the product of the two will now be F multiplied by D equals to 430. So we have FD equals to 430. So we call this equation 2. So we derive equation 1, we derive equation 2. So we can now solve using substitution method. So you can now say from equation 1. So what is equation 1? F minus 4D equals to 3. So making F the subject of formula, we have F equals 4D plus 3. We call this equation 3. So we can now put equation 3 in equation 2. So put 3 in 2. So it means anywhere we see F in equation 2, we are going to replace it with 4D plus 3. So equation 2 is FD equals to 430, and equation 3 that we are going to substitute is what? 4D plus 3 as F. So we replace F with 4D plus 3, then multiply by D equals to 430. So open the bracket, we have 4d times d, that's 4d squared, plus 3 times d, that's 3d, then minus 430 equals to 0. So this is quadratic equation. This problem leads to simultaneous and at the same time quadratic equation. So we are going to solve this quadratic equation using factorization method of solving quadratic equation. So we have 4 multiplied by 430. So 4 multiplied by minus 430. So we have 430 multiplied by 4, 0, 12 to carry 1, 16, 17. That's 1720. That's minus 1720. So we're supposed to have d here. That's d squared. That's 1720 d squared. So we now group, we look for two factors of 1720 that we add up to 3. So that is, okay, let me do it here. We have 1720, then 2. 2 in 16, that's 8, 6, 0, 2 again, 4, 3, 0, 2 again, that's 2, 1, 5, 3, that's 7, okay, that's in 21, 7, 0, okay, in 21, okay, 3 can go, let's use 5, 3 in 5 and 20, that's 4, and 15, 3. Then 43, that is 1. Or we can as well use 3 cannot go. 1, so 43, 1. So we now group this. That is 2 times, that's 2 times 2, 4, 8. That's 40. 8 times 5, 40. So we have 40, and that's 40d and 43d. So since we are looking for the plus 3, so it's going to be minus 40d plus 43d. Will give us plus 3d. So now we factorize by replacing 3d with minus 40d and 43d. So we have 4d squared minus 40d plus 43d minus 430 equals to 0. So in our group, we come up, okay, we have 4d squared here minus 40d in bracket plus 43d minus 430d, 430 equals to 0. So the next thing to do is to look for the common factor. So to get we simplify further, look for the common factor. So the common factor here is 4d. So we have 4d into 4d and 4d squared. So you are left with d minus 4 in 40, that's 10. So d in d1. Then minus, plus 43d and 430. The common factor is 43. So we are left with d minus 10 equals to 0. So the common factor here is d minus 10. So we have d minus 10, then 4d plus 43 equals to 0. So you can now see either d minus 10 equals 0 or 4d plus 43 equals 0. So therefore d equals to 10 or d equals to minus 43 all over 4. So since we are looking for ages of the father and the mother, so we go, of the daughter, we are going to go for the positive answer. That is the d to be equals to what? 10. So d equals to 10 is valid. So you can now see the daughter's age, the daughter present age is 10 years old, while the father, okay, we still need to look for f. So we still need to look for f by put by putting d equals to 10 in equation 3. So put d equals to 10 in equation 3. And what is equation 3? F equals to 4d plus 3. So f equals 4 into 10 plus 3. So which is 40 plus 3, which is 43. So the father's age, or the father's present age is, you can now say, therefore, the father present age is 43 years old, 43 years old. So this is the end to, this is the solution to question number 2 under word problems on simultaneous equations. So thank you. Question number 3. Question 3 says the diagram below is a rectangle. Find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. So to get the perimeter and the area, we must know the length and the breadth, which means we must know the value of x and y. And to do that, since the figure given is a rectangle, and one of the properties is that the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. It means the length, which is 5x plus 5, equals to the length x plus 7y. So therefore, 5x plus 5 equals to x plus 7y. So we are going to generate a linear equation here, which is 5x minus x minus 7y equals minus 5. Then we have 4x minus 7y equals minus 5. So we call this equation 1. Then to get the width, we are going to equate 4x plus 1 equal to 5x minus 1. So 4x plus 1 equals 5x minus 1. So we have 4x minus 5x plus y equals minus 1. So the equation becomes minus x plus y equals minus 1. This is equation 2. So you now bring equation 1 and 2 together and solve simultaneously. So 4x minus 7y equals minus 5, which is equation 1. Then equation 2 is minus x plus y equals minus 1, which is equation 2. So you can now make any of the unknowns the subject of the formula from equation 1 or equation 2. So it's better to make it from equation 2. So from 2, so I'm using substitution method. So y equals to x. When you transfer minus s, it will become plus s, then minus 1. So this becomes equation 3. So you can now say put equation 3 and equation 1. So equation 1 is 4x minus 7y equals minus 5. So anywhere you see x from equation 1, anywhere you see y from equation 1, you replace it with s minus 1. So we now have 4x minus 7 into s minus 1 equals minus 5. So we have 4x minus 7s plus 7 equals minus 5. So 4x minus 7s, that's minus 3x equals minus 5 minus 7. So minus 3x equals minus 4. So divide both sides by minus 3 by minus 3. So this code is s equals 4. So the value of s is 4. So to now get the value of y, say put s equals to 4 in equation 3. And what is equation 3? That is y equals to s minus 1. And what is x? S is 4, then minus 1, which is 3. Therefore, s is equals to 4 and y equals 3. So you now go back to the question given. So the length of the figure is 5x plus 5. Or if you like, you can use the second length, which is s plus 7y. You are going to get the same length. So 5 into, the value of x is 4. So 5 into 4 plus 5. So which is 20 plus 5. So the length is 25 meter or centimeter. So the unit is in centimeter, so 25 centimeter. While the width is, so you can use any of the two. So let me use this second one. That's 5x minus y. So which is 5 into s is what? S is 4. That's 5 into 4 minus y. Y is 3. So we now have 20 minus 3, which is equals to 17. So the weight is 17. But the question says find the perimeter. So you can now say the perimeter equals to 2 into L plus width. So which is equals to 2 into length is 25, while the width is 17. So which is equals to 2 into 25 plus 17, that's 42. So which is equals to 84 centimeter. So that is the perimeter of the rectangle. Then the area equals to length times width, which is 25 multiplied by 17. So 25 multiplied by 17, I think is 425 centimeter square. So that is 425 centimeter square. So this is our solution to question number 3. So thank you.